Is it now? No. You'll see.
You're right.
You'll see pretty soon. Pretty soon, it'll all be coming this way.
Good point.
I know. I know what I'm doing. It's
I know.
not my first rodeo. It's been here
I
before.
like you got the sound mounted this way.
Well, this is what I have. I have wireless. Wireless. I have wireless sound going to that.
Yeah.
Then I have this camera to do HD. I have this camera to do regular, and I'll figure out which video I like more.
And it looks really cool.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yeah. It looks cooler than it really is. It's a lot of rigmarole.
Actually, the joke is that this is better quality.
At least for putting on the web. At least for putting on the web, yeah. Because this goes up on 480. This one goes up on 1080.
That's funny. Well, the analog might be smoother, right? You might get color.
The color is better, plus the sound. I can plug into the sound. I don't have an internal mic on this one.
No, so this is good.
If I had an internal mic.
So you'll mix and match.
And if I don't have a chance to mix and match, I'll just upload both of them. And then, let people watch both.
Nice. So I'm going to set up a USB microphone in my laptop at the table.
Do you want to have several set up? Because there's several people coming around that time.
I do. If you were to read all 375 names just one after another, it would take you 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're doing one per...
Yeah, no, that's right. We're going to stop, I thought that...
And if you want to give me a bunch of them, just say, do these, and I could do some upstairs, or...
That's true. I could just give you all this.
I have no problem.
I kind of thought we'd just play, here, Mike. Okay, who knows how to say this name? Does anybody know this kid?
I think that would be very cool.
Yeah.
But if efficiency is not what's going on there.
And the funny part is, if I gave you all the Spanish words, and Sarah Berry came down and said, "Oh my God, I need this one," then I just wouldn't hurt. That wouldn't hurt. Because if that would be more convenient for you.
But what about Spanish names? There are Spanish names that sometimes people say, "Oh no, I'm not Garcia. I'm Garcia."
Garcia.
Yeah, because I'm from Hoboken, New Jersey. Yeah. So.
And Cleveland's might know that, and we're good-naturedly trying to pronounce things.
Well, maybe for the first day, maybe we should do a powwow and maybe just go through all the names.
If it seems a little nutty, or if it's taking a long time, then we'll cut it short.
I can't imagine that it won't. I mean, I really can't.
But the other thing is too that a couple of folks responded, I can't be there till 3. I can't be there.
Right, yeah.
I have to leave by 4. So I'm thinking
maybe it'll work out well. Okay.
Because I'll sit down and I'll start with the Anglo names, and if someone comes in and says, again, I can't. My Spanish isn't like that, but it's some of the names I actually know. It's 375 kids. My names are good. No, I'm excited. Everybody responded nicely.
Good, they did good.
Oh yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, you bet."
No, this is cool.
Sarah wants to bring Liz and Jen. I'm like, who? Sarah Berry has such a pretty voice, and she's a class advisor. So I was like, oh, good. But she wants to invite all the old 10-2 crew because they want to say all the 10-2 kids' names. Okay. I don't want to get into that. So that's like inviting every teacher in the building to say their favorite kid's name.
Oh, geez, can you imagine?
No. I mean, we're doing something like that, but not that. I feel that we're about to do it.
It does seem that way. I'm gonna start recording just in case.
I'm also not going to get involved. Stills. I want to get.
Well, I meant to tell him that they're keeping the house lights. They want the house lights to be kept on. So.
They do. Okay.
Hartford High School student Lillian Bertram will now sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's
amazing rendition of the national anthem. And Lillian is only a sophomore, so we have her for 2 more years, so we're very lucky. My name is Anthony Mangiafico, and I'm the Director of East Hartford Adult and Continuing Education. Before I begin my remarks tonight, I would like to give all of our graduates and award recipients a big round of applause. I would like to formally welcome everyone to the 48th commencement of East Hartford Adult Education. We have many dignitaries in our audience tonight, and I would like to thank each of them for attending. I would like to thank our Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Education, Ms. Anne Marie Mancini. We also have many members of our Board of Education here tonight, including Chairperson Brian Hall. We also have Ms. Grabowski, Ms. Shear, Ms. Pett, and Mr. Harris. So thank you very much for attending tonight. We are very fortunate in East Hartford to have such a dedicated Board of Education that regularly attend our graduation and is a big supporter of adult education in general. We also have here tonight from the Town Council, Mark Weinberg, so thank you for coming tonight. We have my colleague and good friend Veronica Marion from the Office of Community Partnership, so thank you for coming tonight. And of course, from the American Jobs Center, we have Bill Gardner and Jennifer Fields, so thank you for being here as well. We were able to offer our Students of the Month gift cards this year, thanks in part to generous donations from ShopRite, Anna's Pizza, Queen Pizza, and Mickey's Oceanic Grill. So thank you very much to those establishments for supporting adult education this year. Thanks to them, we're able to give those gift cards out to our students every month for Students of the Month, so thank you. So this past school year has been a very exciting one for East Hartford Adult Education. Thanks to a new federal grant, we were able to start a new family literacy program that allows parents to bring their young children to class with them and learn parenting skills. In addition, they also receive an ESL class or GED class while their children are taken care of during the 2 hours. And also thanks to that same grant, we were able to start a workforce readiness class, which assists students with finding in-demand jobs, cover letter writing, resume writing, and job interview preparation. Tonight, East Hartford Adult Education is very proud to graduate 19 students. We will also celebrate 7 new United States citizens, and we will be awarding 27 ESL certificates for achievement and attendance. This past school year, we had students in our program from 43 different countries and 6 continents. We had students from Bangladesh, Bolivia, Egypt, Haiti, Indonesia, and Portugal, just to name a few. Our students speak over 30 different languages and range in age from 17 through their 60s. I would like to focus my remarks tonight on our GED graduates. Up until recently, many people thought taking the GED exam was easy. It may have been easier than it is now, but it was never truly easy. Nowadays, the GED test is aligned to the college and career readiness standards and to a 4-year high school education. Our GED graduates work very hard to learn the content needed to pass the difficult 4-part exam. Did you know that there are many celebrities, sports figures, and politicians that have earned their GED diplomas? People that have won Academy Awards, Grammy Awards, Emmy Awards, Tony Awards, sporting titles, Olympic medals, people that have become doctors, and even 2 governors have all earned their GED diplomas. I thought it might be fun tonight if I tell you a little bit about 5 of these GED graduates, and you try to guess who they are. So what do you say? You ready to guess? Yes. Okay, perfect. Celebrity number 1. This beloved actor has won 5 Emmy Awards, 4 Golden Globe Awards, 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards. He was the star of one of the most beloved family sitcoms of the 1980s. He also starred in one of the most well-known movie trilogies of the late 1980s and early 1990s. Even when he was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, he kept acting and can still be seen on TV shows to this day. Any guesses? Michael J. Fox is a GED graduate, that's right. Celebrity number 2. This one may be better known to some of our younger audience members. This artist, who goes by one name, has sold over 40 million albums and 50 million singles, making her one of the top-selling musical artists of all time. She has won 3 Grammy Awards and 7 MTV Video Music Awards. If we were at her concert right now, she might be swinging above us at any given time. Any guesses? Pink. Pink is correct. Pink is a GED graduate. Here's the next celebrity. So how about we talk about a sports figure? Anyone into boxing? That's your first clue, it's a boxer. This boxer has won an Olympic medal from the 1992 Olympics. He has held multiple world titles in 6 different weight classes. He has also recorded a Grammy-nominated album and has written an autobiography. So who is this boxer? Any guesses? Oscar de la Hoya. He's a GED graduate. All right, for our fourth one, so this is a politician, so it's time to get political. This person was a former ambassador to Singapore and former ambassador to China. He is also proficient in Mandarin, by the way. He was a popular former governor of Utah and even ran for president in 2012. He is currently serving as the United States ambassador to Russia. Any guesses? I know it's a hard one, sorry. John Huntsman. And yes, I know that was a hard one, but I wanted to show you that even someone who was a governor, a current ambassador, someone who has run for president is a GED graduate. There's no telling where all of you graduates can find yourself in 5, 10, or 20 years. All right, ready for one more? I actually have a whole list of 50, but I didn't think you want to meet your online, so I'll limit it to 5. So here's the last one. This Academy Award-winning actress is in some ways just as known for her personal life and her humanitarian work as she is for her acting. She currently serves on the United Nations High Commission for Refugees. In addition to various films such as Girl Interrupted, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and Salt, she's also a screenwriter, producer, and director. And this celebrity is? Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie is a GED graduate. Very good. So I wanted to share those few names with you tonight because the most important part of our program is not me and not even our instructors. It's all of our adult learners. And tonight we have a full program in store for you. You will hear from 2 students who became American citizens this past school year. We will also honor our GED and credit diploma graduates. We will honor our ESL students from all around the world who came to the United States to start better lives for themselves and their families. Diversity makes us stronger, and as you can see from the number of countries and languages represented in our program, East Hartford only continues to get stronger each and every year. Thank you. I would now like to welcome Mr. Brian Hall, Board of Education Chairperson, to the podium.
Good evening. Good evening. This is a celebration. Huh? A little more pep in your step. I'm glad to be here this evening for the 2018 Adult Ed and GED graduation. Always an honor and a privilege to stand before this great group of remarkable students and families. This actually, for our board members, will recognize the fact that this is the first kickoff graduation of the school year. So for the next few days, we'll be proudly graduating many of our successful students. I want to talk to you for a few minutes because, again, we know that you've worked hard. Your parents are sitting there, your grandparents, some of you may be parents yourself, guardians and family members, all who truly care. On behalf of the Board of Education, I also want to let you know that we care for you as well. I sometimes look at the news and I don't quite understand that in the world that we live in today, that a lot of things are going bad and not good. So it's always good to get together to celebrate a celebration as this. When I look at the news and I hear someone who's supposed to be the CEO of a country talking about building a wall. Well, we're here tonight because we've given you the opportunity to tear down the wall. Congratulations. When I look in here that we live in a government at times that want to take children away from families who are coming into this country, a country that is supposed to be the United States of America. Well, if we're going to be United States of America, then we also need to be united as people. So I can imagine, I was told as an African-American male of stories from my elders and my ancestors that how when our people came over that they separated the children from the families. Well, that happened centuries ago. And to stand here in 2018 and see that same act happen, have we really moved far as a country that's called the United States of America? Everyone should have an opportunity to be able to be free, also an opportunity to get an education and provide a salary for their families. So we're grateful that we here at the East Hartford Board of Education not only allowed you an opportunity and opened this door, but that you came through that door and utilized your skills and talents to end up here tonight. So Grant, I want to congratulate you. When we talk about the fact of building a wall, when I hear about building something, if it's first not on a solid foundation, then that building of that wall will not last long. But why do people build things? They build things for two reasons, either to enhance or to separate. Well, we don't want to build to separate. We want to be able to build so that you have a greater opportunity to stand in a higher education building to do what you did this evening. I want to talk a little bit about beget. What is beget? We come here tonight because we use the word to beget. Beget means to cause up or to produce as an effect. So we're here tonight because we wanted to join together as teachers, as the administrators, as those that gave you what you needed, the tools in your toolbox. They were the separation of you and success. So we want to beget a couple of things. The first thing we wanted to do as a board, we wanted to make sure that we had the funding to continue such a great opportunity for you. Some of us may have left high school for various reasons. Some of us may have come into this country looking to get an education. But we here in East Hartford were dedicated and committed to the fact that we gave Anthony and his team everything they needed so that we could successfully stand here tonight and congratulate you, the graduates of 2018. So I'm going to ask you something. Since you now have achieved this degree, I want you to be the first stepping stone to a stone of a society. A society that doesn't point fingers because of the degree that's on your wall, but a society that's going to respect you because now they know that you can do it all. I want you to leave this beautiful place tonight, and I want you to go out into the community and show the skills that you have talentedly received and earned. I want you to love a little bit more. See, one of the things, if we love more, I don't have to be related to you to love you. I don't even have to know you to love you because deeds of kindness is love. Human betterment. I want you to go out and be an example to our young people because our young people right now are so mixed up. And the thing of it is that we are adults have to be held accountable for what's going on in our community. Don't just stay blinded to what's going on. Become a mentor, become a volunteer. Get more engaged, come back to this program and provide some key words to students that will follow after you. So I want you to love a little more. I want you to be able to know that in spite of what comes up against you, that love is a powerful tool. I want you to know that power begets power. When you have power, not power to be egotistic, not power that you use for your own self-gain, but power that you can use to make this world a better place. That's right, that's an applause. We don't get paid for what we do. You know how we get paid? By seeing you in that cap and gown tonight. MasterCard talks about many things. I love this commercial. They'll say, a cheeseburger, $1.50. A Uber ride, $15.95. Whatever it may be, but I'm going to say to you, you tonight are priceless. I want to say this to you. That as you journey, because you made this step, see, state law requires us as a Board of Education that up through K through 12 age group, we must make sure that you get an education. We do everything possible, and there are even laws in the books that if a parent does not send their kid to school, that there are legal consequences that they must face. But you took this step on your own. You took this big, giant leap of faith by yourself. For whatever reason it may have been, you have accomplished what you came here for, but the journey does not stop now. We will be giving you tonight a path that's going to open up many doors. We're going to give you a diploma tonight that will offer you an opportunity to continue to educate yourself, to give you an opportunity to be more creative with your mind, and to possibly, I'm looking at some entrepreneurs, possibly I'm looking at the next board chair, possibly I'm looking at some board members, possibly I'm looking at some teachers. But more importantly tonight, I am looking at a group of students who came together, who worked hard, in spite of the challenges, in spite of your age, in spite of your economic situation, in spite of being a father or mother, in spite of maybe having to take care of somebody, you did what you needed to do. You did the deal. So we didn't need the spaghetti. Now you're determined. Now you got that beginning in the middle to have that pause, to tie this thing in. Now I need you to be determined. Be determined to be the best that you can be. Be determined to know that in spite of what the media showcases about this country, this still is a great country. Get involved. Make a change. I would love to have any of you come volunteer for East Hartford Public Schools, because all of you have a story to tell. All of you are successful, and again, from the bottom of my heart, and I think I can talk for all of the Board of Education members, we are truly, truly pleased, impressed, and grateful for your service to East Hartford Public Schools. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hall. I would now like to call Ms. Anne Ray Mancini, Superintendent of Secondary Education, to the podium.
Good evening. Mr. Hall is always a tough act to follow. Former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "Do one thing every day that scares you." Ladies and gentlemen, this is my one thing for today. Well, this and walking through the middle school cafeteria during the 6th grade lunch wave, that's pretty scary too. I would generally describe myself as a pretty shy person, and in my role as assistant superintendent, I just prefer working in schools with our principals and with our teachers. I generally leave the public aspect of the job to Mr. Hall and to our superintendent, Mr. Quinnell, who they both seem to really embrace this role. Mr. Quinnell even has his own TV show. It's hard to compete with that. In a lot of ways, though, he and I are a perfect match. For those of you that are Connecticut sports fans, I like to think of us as like Gino Auriemma and Chris Daly, two different personalities using our strengths to support our team, in this case, East Hartford Public Schools. Still, I realize that speaking at events like these and at board meetings is part of the job, so that when I do have to do it, I usually try to give myself some kind of motivation to overcome my reluctance. Most of the time, this motivation involves ice cream, but I'm trying to, kind of get beyond that. This time, I reached out to Mr. Mangiafico to see if I could meet and talk with some of the graduates. And tonight, I'd like to share with you a little bit about their individual storylines, because I thought that, like me, they probably had to overcome a fear in order to be successful and be sitting in this auditorium today. The first person I met was Brenda. She's graduating tonight from the Credit Diploma Program after starting in August of 2016. Brenda, are you here tonight? There you are. She lives in East Hartford with her family. Brenda told me that as a young person growing up in New York, she moved around a lot, and this made it difficult for her to finish school. Once her youngest daughter became old enough to take care of herself, she enrolled in the program, taking a combination of night and online courses. Brenda had been working for the same insurance company for the last 20 years, and she told me that she always worried a little bit if the fact that she didn't have a high school degree would impact her job. Thankfully, it didn't. She said that the support of her family, and specifically her 3 daughters, was all that she needed to be successful and to motivate her to complete this program and be in this auditorium tonight. With her degree now secured, Brenda wants to enroll in a paralegal program at Manchester Community College. So congratulations, Brenda. The second person I met was a young man named James. James is from Ghana. He's graduating tonight with his GED. James finished his program in just 6 months. And one way he was able to do this is because he kept up the most insane schedule I have ever heard in my life. He gets up every morning at 4:30 in the morning, which is actually the time I usually get up, but he gets up and starts studying immediately. So he would study from about 4:30 to about 6 every morning, and then get ready, take the bus to where he had classes every day, take the bus home, do some additional things at home and get ready for work, take the bus to work, work from the late afternoon hours and into the evening, take the bus back home, do some things at home at night to get ready for the next day, and begin his day over again the next morning. I was exhausted kind of just talking with him. He only slept, he told me, about 5 hours each night. James told me that he wants to study computer science in college and is looking into a variety of programs, including Manchester Community College. And he shared with me that this is his very first graduation ceremony of any kind that he's ever participated in. James, are you here tonight? I hope so. My last source of motivation as I prepared to speak tonight is a man by the name of Winston, another GED graduate. Winston, where are you? There you are. Winston is originally from Jamaica, although he's been living in the United States for about 26 years. He was playing soccer when the brochure for the East Hartford Adult and Continuing Education Program came to his house. Before earning his degree, Winston told me he was working from home for Mass Mutual and coaching youth sports. Now he has a job selling insurance and is looking to go to college to study accounting. On a side note, I want to tell you that while Brenda, James, and Winston all talked about what they were going to do tonight to celebrate, Winston is by far having the biggest party. He's going to have a cookout, a DJ, and all kinds of things. So forget about the ice cream. I know where I'm going after this. We're going to go to Winston's house. So looking back on what Eleanor Roosevelt said, do one thing every day that scares you, I don't think she meant for us to watch a horror movie or even to go to WebMD like the doctors say we should never do and look up our symptoms when we have them to see if we have some kind of rare disease. I think what Eleanor meant is that we have to step outside our comfort zone sometimes and push our own boundaries if we want to better ourselves and grow. And that's exactly what Brenda and James and Winston did. They took a step forward in their education and now are all moving forward toward college and new opportunities in their lives. And because graduates, all of you are here tonight, I know that you all did the same things and your future is equally as bright. Congratulations, I wish you all continued success.
Thank you, Ms. Mancini. East Hartford Adult Education is proud to offer English as a second language classes 3 times a day in 3 different locations across our great town. This past school year, we served 120 students in our ESL program. Our ESL facilitator, Susan Amon, will now present our ESL Achievement Awards. ESL award winners, please stand and line up at the stairs.
Shirley Fonseca. Ilsa Corchon. Maria Guzman Garcia. Yi Sim Tom. Tai Van Ho. Maria Torres. Margarito Leonardo. John Tian Mei. Aiden Mancia. Christian Martinez. Eddie Martinez. Laura Martinez. Silva. Mercy Moore. Cook Nguyen. Dan Nguyen. Jorge Palmer. Lloyd Swam. Nancy Victoria Dulce Santana.
Thank you, Susan, and congratulations again to all of our ESL award winners. This past year, 7 of our students took the United States Naturalization Exam and became United States citizens. To become a citizen, students must be interviewed in person, which include questions about their citizenship application packet, as well as background questions. Students must also study 100 civics questions and then successfully answer 6 out of 10 questions correctly during the interview process. Questions include, what is the capital of your state? We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? And what is the supreme law of the land? Then there is an English language portion of the test which has 3 parts: reading, writing, and speaking, where students must read aloud and correctly write English sentences. Before we present our United States citizenship certificates, I would like to welcome 2 student speakers to the stage, Ivy Amengdo and Maribel Darris, who both became United States citizens this past school year.
Good evening. My name is Maribel Darris. I am from El Salvador. I have been in the United States for 23 years. I was through my husband's encouragement that I decided to go for my United States citizenship. As an immigrant, I'm very grateful for what the United States has given me. There are so many things to learn, and I had to do it little by little. Speaking a different language made it difficult at the first to able to take advantage of all the opportunities that the United States has. I want to learn to speak English so as to obtain jobs with American family. I work very hard to learn the English language. I continually asked them for help to be sure I was learning the language correctly. We have learned what we need to know. It's okay to be nervous because I passed. I'm here so for those of you who are nervous about attempting something new, don't be. The ceremony was very emotional for me, becoming a United States citizen. It's a way to demonstrate one's commitment to the country. After I received my citizenship, I went to an academy and I received my esthetician diploma. Now, I feel like I continue to be a productive citizen and look forward to also voting. I would like to end again by saying thank you to all people who helped all immigrants through this process. And I know will encourage all people who have the opportunity to become a United States citizen to work hard and complete the process. We haven't learned what the interview process may be very nervous, but I kept thinking about what I was going to achieve. I kept thinking about that when I was finished. I will be a United States citizen, and thanks to God, it's all worked out, and I'm here as the United States citizen to talk about my experience and achievements. Even though I practiced for the interview with Kathy, I have to say I was very nervous. We practiced and nervous during the actual interview, I say, because because what I learned was that being nervous doesn't mean. I would like to stand again by saying thanks to all of people who helped immigrants through this process, and I will encourage all people who have the opportunity to become a United States citizen to work hard and complete the process.
Good evening. I'm Ivy Rose Amigano. I'm from Ghana. While living in Ghana, I read so much about United States and wish so much to live here. I had the opportunity to have my daughter and the son-in-law to file for me. I'm so grateful for them that I'm here today, enjoying and knowing how much United States mean for the world. As an immigrant, I became often frustrated because at first I didn't know the rights and responsibilities someone should know before becoming a citizen. The Catholic Church and a special family took upon themselves to take me to the senior center where I got to know more about what United States is about and the right for everybody to do the right thing. I was registered as a member, and that is where I learned a lot. And I volunteered their daycare center, and then the rehabilitation center at Riverside. It was there that opportunities opened. I learned more about the human relationship in America. Then came one client with the name Right at Home. Right at Home is a health aid agency giving comfort to the elderly and sick. Right at Home gave me an opportunity to work with a wonderful family, and that was where I decided, with the help of the family, to become a U.S. citizen. They were so good. They helped me to register with the adult education here, sponsored, and what I should say is, this education helped the client more than myself. In that, the client, though in her old age, still wanted to learn. So I know age has nothing to do with learning. And I'm very happy the board of directors know that there is no end to education. This sick lady with her interest in knowing what the school was about would rather keep awake to see to it that I go to school. And that made her feel she was more alive. So Right at Home, we thank you for that opportunity. That healed that lady for a while. She's blessed now. But then, the board of directors, I'm grateful that you mentioned, ignorance has a lot in our world now. So with education, I can assure you it can heal the mental patients. I'm grateful for this family. I got enrolled, and the first thing is to know that learning depends on the teacher. Thanks to God, our teacher was so good that all that she taught was so much so that it was read related and there wasn't much to memorize. We had games, we had writing, and she made us feel age has nothing to do with what she was teaching. It was so good. As an immigrant, if we come to class, we, the students, organize to discuss, to know our origin, and then what we were learning and how it will profit us. Today, I'm a citizen, and I can say with this, our teacher helped us much. It came to a time that after all the studies, I should present. But time factor was what hindered me. You must live here for a period before you can register your documents. So Hartford Library gave that opportunity. 8 in their staff, they all held. And the day of the process, interview, was a very nervous time for me. Because whatever you learn, you don't know whom you are going to meet. I went very early, waiting for my attorney. But then, it came to the time that I was called in earlier than the scheduled time. I thought it was just for my paperwork, not knowing it was the interview. The man asked for my attorney. She wasn't around. You want to try without her? My stress was so much, I didn't know what to do. I said yes. With all the encouragement, I said yes. You sure? I said yes. This man started, he was speaking so fast, I didn't know what to do. But then, every question, I was able to answer it. Before I knew that was the interview, he said, Ivy, you have passed, you are a citizen, but then wait till you are sworn. I got out, few minutes, my attorney came, and she asked, oh, let's check in. So I said, my attorney is done. I'm done. It's finished. She couldn't believe, she embraced me. Then we planned for the day of the celebration at Hartford Library. It was so emotional that day. Hartford Library has been swollen in people, but then this was a special one. That is, it was a celebration of libraries. So we had the Scottish bagpipe band to play. We had Lieutenant Nancy Wellman and George Washington. How can George Washington be alive now? But we saw him alive in our swearing. He was so alive, he stood up, the national anthem was sung, and it was so emotional. The judge swore us in, and we were able to finish up with our certificates, and that was the best. I'm here to thank our teacher, East Hartford High School, then the board, and all of you here, that we are not done, because until we go through and exhibit what we have been taught, what we are here for, we cannot say no. So we are here, me and my friend, saying we will help volunteer for East Hartford to go on, for Hartford Library, whatever we have to do, we'll give back the knowledge. Thank you very much.